Nobody wants to hear this, but today the Seahawks could flip their entire season with just one move. I'm Ethan Carter, and the question's simple. Is it worth trading raw potential for immediate stability right now? Rick Woolen flirting with the exit door, the O-line crying for help, aggressive offers on the table, and the defense dealing with painful losses, all happening at once. If the front office gets it wrong, the 2025 window shuts quietly. If they get it right, hope explodes. So, would you give up talent to protect the team today? Hold tight, because the first shock is coming fast and it's not for the faint of heart. It's insane how fast things can change in Seattle. 2 years ago, Rick Woolen was the symbol of a new defensive era, the cornerback who looked destined to lead the next Legion of Boom. Now, his name's at the top of the NFL's trade rumor list. And this isn't empty chatter, it's real. Analysts like Vinny Iyer from Sporting News say the Seahawks have been shopping Woolen for weeks, and the Philadelphia Eagles' interest is legit. So how does a freak athlete, 6 feet 4 inches, blazing fast, end up here? The answer's in one word: consistency, or the lack of it. Woolen flashes brilliance, then disappears in key moments. In Mike Macdonald's zone-heavy scheme that demands quick reads and perfect communication, that inconsistency hurts. Seattle doesn't want to lose him, but they know they might lose his value. With the trade deadline days away, the front office fears another held-too-long mistake before he walks in 2026 free agency. The most likely outcome? A deal with Philly. Howie Roseman loves pouncing on young, athletic, high-ceiling guys in unstable situations. The snag is the price. Roseman drives a hard bargain, and Seattle won't settle for a low pick. Reports say the offer sits around a 6th rounder, which honestly feels insulting, but emotions are tangled here. Fans still see Woolen as a reflection of Richard Sherman in 2011. Swagger, instincts, unpredictability, just without the same control. Locker room patience, insiders say, is wearing thin, and the front office, out of room for mistakes, might go cold-blooded. This is bigger than football. Does Seattle bet on the future or protect the present? Trading Woolen could spark a defensive reset, clearing space for Witherspoon and Josh Jobe to lock in. But if the team stumbles soon, fans will remember this as the moment Seattle tore down its own DNA. And if you think that's the biggest bomb of the week, just wait, because the next move could completely reshape the offensive line. You know that feeling when the team's good, but something just feels off? That's exactly what's happening with the Seahawks O-line. The offense works, Sam Darnold looks calm in command, but anyone watching the games can see it. The right side's shaky. Guard spot, big concern. Anthony Bradford's effort is there, sure, but the consistency isn't, and that's where a new name's turning heads. Kevin Zeitler, the Titans veteran, 35 years old, nearly 4,000 snaps of experience, the kind of guy who brings instant stability. According to Kevin Patra of NFL.com, he'd be an immediate upgrade. And honestly, that's hard to argue. Zeitler's the kind of player who doesn't need to shine to make everyone else better. He protects, organizes, teaches, still grading above average in pass pro, still opening running lanes. And the cost? Cheap. Tennessee's selling, and Zeitler's expected to move before the deadline. For Seattle, it's a smart play. Fix a weakness without hurting the future. Sure, some fans hesitate about aging vets, but leadership like this, that's exactly what's been missing. Darnold's improving, but interior pressure still messes him up, and Zeitler could fix that. He'd also help young guys like Gray Zabel develop, serving as a bridge until 2026 when Seattle plans a full O-line rebuild. What surprised everyone is that the franchise rarely makes veteran pushes this late in the season, but this year feels different. They believe they can actually compete. Defense solid, offense scoring, and Zeitler could be the missing piece to turn them from good to dangerous. Inside the locker room, there's quiet confidence this wouldn't disrupt chemistry. Zeitler's respected, steady blue collar. A perfect Seahawk fit. The only question, short-term gain or long-term vision. The front office seems ready to gamble. And that gamble might grow, because whispers say there's more than one name on Seattle's offensive wish list. Yeah, the next target could blow this conversation wide open. Picture this, Seattle's front office juggling two phone calls, both offering a chance to completely rebuild the offensive core. That's what went down this week. Two proposals, one mission, protect Sam Darnold before protection issues cost games. The first's bold, a push for Browns guard Wyatt Teller, three-time Pro Bowler, 30 years old, nasty physical blocker, one of the best at opening inside lanes. Even in Cleveland's chaos, he's elite. The cost? A 2026 fourth rounder and a 2027 seventh. Pricey, but worth it. He'd instantly become Seattle's best interior lineman since DJ Fluker. The second option? Risk and redemption. Evan Neal, former first rounder from the Giants. At 25, he's become the face of frustration in New York. Moved from tackle to guard, barely played this year, fifth-year option declined. But that's exactly the kind of player Seattle loves. High potential, low cost, perfect for a fresh start. Price tag, a 2026 sixth rounder. Basically nothing. If he hits, it's a steal. If not, no harm done. Inside the building, some call him a McDonald project. The type who revives his career in the right culture, under the right coach. Seattle's history with reclamation players fuels that hope. And if Neal works out, it's a double win, pushes Bradford for snaps and adds depth. Teller versus Neal, two different philosophies. Teller's the win now piece, Neal's the rebuild and grow bet. Fans, as always, are split. Half skeptical, half fired up. Because let's be real, Seattle's pulled off crazier comebacks before. Remember when nobody believed in Geno Smith? Exactly. The front office has days to decide. Proven veteran or potential rebirth. But while all eyes focus on offense, a storm's brewing on defense, and it's about to test Seattle's soul. Just when the defense was finally getting back together, fate slammed the brakes. Julian Love, the same safety who's carried this secondary, suffered a setback. Hamstring issue, aggravated during the bye week. Mike McDonald confirmed it. Setbacks bad enough that Love might hit injured reserve, sidelined at least 4 weeks. Brutal. Not just because he's talented, but because of what it means. The defense was finally about to line up Love, Witherspoon, and rookie Nick Emenwari together. For the first time since week 1, that trio was supposed to be the foundation, the soul of the new Legion. Without Love, the plans shattered again. Ty Okada steps in, and to his credit, the kid's delivered. 4 starts, 3 pass breakups, 1.5 sacks, 1 tackle for loss. Solid. But still, the chemistry's off. Love's the organizer, the communicator, the brain. He sets the zones, calls the shifts, syncs the rotations. Without him, the defense feels disjointed. And the timing couldn't be worse. Sunday Night Football, on the road versus the Commanders. Seattle needs every piece. Add in that Christian Haynes isn't 100% and Witherspoon's fresh off a knee injury, and you've got a defense on fumes. Yet somehow, this group keeps that trademark Seahawk grit, that we don't quit DNA. It's how the Legion of Boom was born. It's how this city fights. McDonald knows the fans won't forgive softness. He's said it himself. He'd rather go down swinging than play scared. And maybe that's what's keeping this team's heart beating through all the injuries. The real question now is, how long can the body hold up while the spirit refuses to quit? Because right now, the line between resilience and collapse has never been thinner, and how this stretch plays out could rewrite the whole season. In the end, every one of these stories shares the same heartbeat, a team walking the razor's edge between risk and hope. The 2025 Seahawks are a mirror of their fans, skeptical, loyal, exhausted, but still believing. Trading Woolen might be the symbol of cold modern strategy. Going after veterans like Zeitler or Teller screams win now urgency. And those injuries? They test this team's soul. Are we building something or just delaying the inevitable? Maybe the answer's coming soon. Until then, 12th man, we ride together through every hit, every high, every heartbreak. Stay loud, stay loyal. If you love what we do here on Seahawks Insider Report, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It keeps this community growing strong. Appreciate the support, always. Go Hawks!